Hey guys, alright, so today I found an article on BBC. It's actually from the United Kingdom, but I thought it was still pretty interesting. It was pretty much just the predictions for music in 2017. One of the things that they overviewed in their article was the fact that, or the prediction that songwriters will start to tailor their work to suit people with short attention spans. Um, it looks like record labels are starting to use more of analytics with apps like Pandora and Spotify to see what songs are being skipped within the first few seconds to decide how they make music or how they arrange music. And I thought it was kind of interesting way to go about creating music because I personally feel like music should be something that you let flow or something you kind of see how it turns out. It's not something that's supposed to kind of just jump out at you. Um, but I guess they feel otherwise. So that's one of the predictions that they had. Another one of the predictions that they have is that music is going to become a lot more political, which I definitely see happening. The only other time that I've seen it peak like this is when Obama actually got elected as president. Young Jeezy and Nas released a song that was actually titled "My President," and literally within the first week of Donald Trump's inauguration, um, J. Cole released a song called "High for Hours" that pretty much just overviewed his views on politics and his view of America, and I thought it was really interesting. Also, Jovan Scott, also stage name known as Jody Badass, he actually released a song called "Land of the Free" as well, where he did something very similar, where he pretty much put his views and used his um, platform to share his views with his fans and other people and get his word out there. So I definitely see that as a prediction that is very true. One of the other things that I came across in this article was evolving accessibility to music will actually kill the importance of albums. I beg to differ because I'm a very storytelling type of person, and actually, Big Sean just released his album called "I Decided," which is a concept album, and he had a video on the Jimmy Fallon show where he pretty much went over the entire concept and how he came up with the name of his album and the things that he wanted to address in his album. Kaylani just did the same thing, and I thought it was pretty interesting because in class we spoke about how um, with artists, a lot of the times you see their work on their first album, and it's spectacular, it's amazing, it impresses you. And then their sophomore album, it kind of isn't as great, you're not as impressed, it doesn't really hit the same spot that the first album did. And with her, I feel like not, her album's amazing. Both of her albums are amazing, but I feel like by far the first album, "You Should Be Here," is far more. Uh, the work level is a lot better than in the second one. Um, so if you guys haven't heard that album either, I definitely suggest that you listen to it. But they're both really great. I definitely seen that happen, and to see it, to discuss it in class, it was pretty interesting to me to be able to relate that to something. Um, and one of the last things that I want to touch on was that came from the article was streaming will slow the emergence of new musical, musical. What was the word they used? New musical styles. I do agree with this. Right now, I feel like we're stuck in a bad and bougie Lil Wave sort of era with Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Bo, Lil Yachty. What is up with that? I'm not really sure. Um, but what I found really interesting was there's older artists coming back into the picture, like Lloyd Banks. He actually just started releasing music again. And while he did this, if any of you use like DatPiff or Hot New Hip Hop, the apps or the actual websites, they actually G Unit itself just released a mixtape of what they call the Lost Files. not entirely sure, didn't research it too much, whether or not it was actually lost files or if it's something that they just released. But I feel like it's a great step in the right direction for allowing others to um, step into something different other than what's already popular. So that was the article that I found this week. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything, please feel free to comment. Thanks. Have a good day.